Some of the pictures were from other states. People tried to pass them off as New Hampshire pictures. But it's very, very possible. Fish and Game is not saying they're not here. All they're saying is that they don't have proof. You know, we haven't found anything for DNA positive proof. And that's what they're looking for. Maybe someday it might show up, but right now they're either moving in from somewhere else, long distance, or an estate cut, which you can get on the internet. You can get anything you want on the internet. It might not be legal, but you can get it.
One sighting that did have a lot of credence was in Lincoln, New Hampshire, at the dog ranch, Clark's trading post. Ellen Clark, the older Mary Clark, looked out her back kitchen window and saw what she insists was a mountain lion. She took some very, very good pictures. And I would guarantee it was a mountain lion, but Fish and Game again said, you've got to bring the lion in to feed them. But that was probably the most credible that I've seen for pictures in New Hampshire.
You're supposed to kill the thing or the group?
Yeah, well, somebody hit it with a car, that's how they wind up with the bodies. As they did in Mass and Connecticut, they were hit by vehicles on the highway.
A trapper might get one someday.
Yeah, a trapper might catch one by accident.
So do bobcats have a natural predator that eats them or hunts
Lynx.
them? Lynx. But they're the only ones.
Well,
What about fisher cats?
wolves would if we get them back, and there are reports that they are moving in on the Quebec. The wolf would be a predator. Bear would kill one if it had a chance.
But what about fisher cats? Would they?
A fisher might take one. A fisher gets to be much bigger than weight-wise than a small bobcat, especially female. Fisher are very aggressive animals, and they're one of the reasons for the disappearance of a lot of house cats. That's for sure.
We have coyotes, we live in Auburn, and we have coyotes out in our back,
Yeah.
way back in our, we never see them, but we hear them.
Yeah.
Are there a lot come back into them?
Quite a few. There's an interesting news article showed one, you couldn't believe it, there's one on the rooftop of a building in New York City. You see that? They can't figure where the coyote came from. It was up on top of a building in the open area on the roof. Hunted. So they're around. They're in Boston, they're in downtown, they're in Chicago, they are. And one of the reasons there are so many is the absence of the wolf. The wolf controlled the population of coyotes. No more wolf, they don't have anything that's going to keep them in check outside of humans. You know, there's an open season on in most areas, but again, they're an animal. Why shouldn't they have a chance to live too? But yes, what was it?
I was just curious, is there a size difference between the lynx and the bobcat?
Yes, the lynx is considerably larger than a bobcat.
Okay.
And has considerably bigger feet, so that in the wintertime, his feet are more like snowshoes, enables him to get around and be able to catch his prey. Where the bobcat, in the heavy snows, they've got smaller feet, and it's difficult. Okay. Oh.
I just have one thought, I just thought of something. Do you see any effects, like climate change, any movement of?
I don't know, I've had enough global warming for this winter. I don't know.
But I think, well, I was thinking like that the lynx is coming.
Well, because they're protected species now. They can't be hunted, they can't be trapped. And they are in New Brunswick and Quebec. And the populations, as they get a chance, will move in. I've seen lynx in Maine. I have a place just over the line from Errol, New Hampshire, and I have seen lynx there, but I've never seen one in New Hampshire.
Yeah, Fish and Game has discovered that there are a couple of breeding
Pittsburgh, right?
groups of them up north.
Pittsburgh.
They've made it down from Canada, and they are breeding up there. They are permanent residents, but that's it. They're not coming lower in the state yet.
We're hoping
No
they'll
way, probably not.
Yes.
But they are
Could
here.
you go back to the screen with all the animals on it?
Oh, boy. glasses back.
Isn't there an easier way to do it? I don't know either, but, there's just a couple that I didn't know if they were.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I should have done that. Let me get rid of this here. Yeah, it is way back. From the beginning, here we go. So it says. Okay. Yeah, we should have a test.
There it is.
Does everybody know what these all are?
Yes.
You didn't know?
It's hard to see, I think of like a fox, and what's the one in there? Yeah,
Top is a fisher.
Fisher.
This is a gray fox.
Yeah.
This is, as you know, Mr. Bear. This is a beaver. This is a lynx. This is an otter. Snowshoe hare. Mountain lion. Turkey. The weasel. The bald eagle. The deer. And trout.
We have a lot of weasels?
Yeah, a lot more than you might think. Yeah.
All these animals are visible at Fish and Game headquarters up in Concord. They have a conference room at the end. Go in front door, it's open to the public, down the hallway, the end, big conference room, huge glass enclosure, all of the New Hampshire animals in there. And then they have some downstairs as well, there's a big moose standing there. And this is all free to the public, look, see it anytime you want, bring your children, grandchildren.
Great place to see New Hampshire wildlife is the Swan Lakes Center as well. They have some otters up there. I could just stand and watch them for hours. They're just so much fun to see them cavorting in their place. And they're not like they are in the normal zoo where they're in a cage. They're most of them in an open environment where they live more like an animal should be, and they're well cared for. And they take in animals that have been injured, and most of them will wind up spending the rest of their life there. But they're well cared for, and it's a great experience for young people who want to see wildlife as it should be. That's a good resource. And a great resource is, as Dennis just said, is to go to Concord and just take a little tour of the Fish and Game Department on Hazen Drive. They're right out next to the Department of Public Works, and it's well worth the trip to spend an hour or so up there and take a look. Anything else? You're all waiting for the drawing of the prize. I didn't think we had one, do we?
What about the butterflies and the dragonflies? They're talking to them.
Yeah,
They actually have.
another, something that Fish and Game has done over recent years is the restoration and continuing of the Kana butterfly, which is New Hampshire's own butterfly. And if it weren't for Fish and Game, there would be no kind of butterflies left. I mean, the only areas that you find them is in the Pine Barrens in Concord. And Fish and Game does burns out there because they have to burn that undergrowth off every couple of years for the kind of to survive. It's just a very small butterfly. The other place where there are a few is in some Pine Barrens up around Conway. But that's the type of thing the Fish and Game does. They don't just arrest. They're doing as much as humanly possible with those resources that they get back from the government to try to bring back. You know, they have a non-game program, biologists that work on nothing but non-game species, and they're constantly looking to try to get donations to that non-game fund. So if you're not a hunter or a fisherman, but you like birds and you like wildlife, you like turtles, we have some very endangered turtle species here. Look to Fish and Game and take a look at some of what they can show you there, because there are some funds needed for those types of programs. This is a very interesting brochure, and Fish and Game prints all types of literature for young people. We do programs for schools based on ecology, based on habitat for ponds and that type of thing. This is a real interesting brochure on all of the animals that are seen in New Hampshire, and tell you which ones are maybe endangered.
So you said that was a gray fox, do we not have?
That's a great one. We have red fox, yeah, but at that time we had gray, don't have too many left. Not all the animals in New Hampshire are there, there's no squirrels or whatnot, but,
So red
Just-
foxes,
oh, yeah.
Red fox has color phases throughout the year.
that's
You know,
what?
they're not all color phases,
Oh.
they're not always red, gray fox is not always gray. It's just what we call them, but the colors change throughout the year. Red fox is always gonna have a white tail tip, and gray fox will always have a black tail tip. And that's how you can tell them apart.
Now, they're pretty plentiful, I think I.
Gray's not, gray's not very much.
I'm not.
Red's not.
We used to do a